Hi, welcome to another edition of Channel Partners TV, or what we call CPTV. I'm Dave Raffo from Channel Partners, and I'm joined today by Sarah Heimer, the CEO of Tune. Thanks for joining me, Sarah.
Thanks, Dave, for having me.
So, Tune describes itself as an energy tech company. What does that really mean, and why does that matter right now? We do hear a lot about energy, so what are you guys doing?
Dave, energy costs are on the rise. This is a common thing that we hear from executives we interact with, and everybody is under pressure to figure out how do I cut energy costs while maintaining operational efficiencies. They're trying to solve for solutions, right, with how do I increase the profit margins, quite frankly, of the bottom line. And Tune has several energy technology solutions that we simply apply, and they help those executives and businesses meet those needs. And we do that basically through three energy technologies, and they're in three kind of separate areas that you'll find in all places of business, and that's refrigeration, HVAC, and electrical systems. And the reason why executives choose Tune for their energy technology solutions is because, quite frankly, they're very easy to deploy and they address systems that everybody's facing basically in the marketplace, a lot of problems, and we make it so simple. Um, you know, as we look at the ever increasing cost of the just kilowatt hour in general, we really have to start addressing how do we decrease consumption. And that is what Tune does with our energy technology solutions. We help you decrease your consumption and then your overall cost savings, whether you're in middle America and your kilowatt hour is 9 cents, right? Wildly cheap, where we go from coast to coast, they can range anywhere from 18 cents up to 32 cents a kilowatt hour. Your savings, right, to your bottom line look incrementally different depending on where you find your businesses in the different places across the United States. But that's what Tune is able to do with our energy technology solutions is help businesses and customers save money.
Yeah, that's a hot issue. I hear so many people complain about their energy prices these days. Not only businesses, but energy is a big thing. It's a big issue for everyone. So, at the channel partners at our conference, we have all different kinds of companies who deal with channel, who sell through the channel. So, what is Tune? How is Tune? It seems like you guys have a unique a unique angle on what you're selling. How are you guys different from the other channel companies?
Yeah, so most in the very traditional channel world, right, we're thinking about multiple providers for a single solution, right? So you can have AT&T, you can have T-Mobile, right? It's multiple providers for a single solution. And the way Tune is different is that we're a single source solution with no direct competition in the marketplace. Our approach to majority of conversations with partners and with customers is quite frankly rooted in education. We help our customers understand challenges that they're facing, and we align our solutions, as I mentioned, to address those issues. And our partners really jump in on that. Many of them have been in the network world, and so working in the energy efficiency space and energy technology space is very new for them. And so we help educate our partners while they're educating their customers. And it really is a win-win for everybody as they come to the table.
No competition. Always gotta, you like that, right?
Oh, no, I mean, because that's the thing.
This
When you're going
business.
Yeah, when you're going into the business space and it's really about the commodity side of things, right? And can you get me a rate for 10 cents less than this over here? It's really nice and refreshing to show up with a new conversation that doesn't sound like the same thing again and again. And so, with our energy tech solutions, that's what we really are able to partner with our partners in bringing these options to the forefront.
So, what new opportunities could you offer the partners, the channel partners.
Yeah, so kind of like I mentioned before, usually there are multiple providers for a single source solution. But when you come in with Tune, perhaps you're having a different conversation that you haven't been able to have before with your customer. So I think about a large hospital system. Perhaps as a channel partner, you've tried to approach that hospital system and win their business in the network approach. But you maybe have run into a brick wall or another stalled out, right? You're competing with multiple people. Instead, if you come in with a Tune energy technology solution, it really changes the conversation. You're able to talk with facility engineers. Oftentimes, you're able to talk with the head finance officers because they're looking at ways to cut costs, not just in network, but in facility operations. And so when you get to have that conversation with the customer, then quite frankly, parlaying the conversation perhaps into the network services that you provide is a very natural transition. And many of our partners, when I look across kind of our vast marketplace that we work in, some of them, Tune is a flagship solution. They actually lead with Tune. Other ones were just a highly value add-on. And so there are multiple approaches that you can take to leverage your current customers in increasing the profitability, not just for your customers' bottom line, but also for you as a partner as well.
So from what I hear, Tune had a pretty good last year. So, what's behind your growth over the past year?
Dave, Tune has had exponential growth year over year, and it really has to do with our proven method in how we come to the marketplace. And earlier on, I mentioned that education is at the forefront of what we do. Our our partners who are the most successful, we say they follow a simple blueprint in sales. And that blueprint is that they pique the interest of their customer. That's simply what they do. They pique their interest. And then the Tune reps get to have a clear, defining conversation with the customers around what are their needs, what are their problems that they are having. And then we come up with a tailored solution to help meet those needs and solve those problems. And really, as a result of just that, um, we as a company are able to deliver strong results, not just for the partner, but for the customer as well. And that is what contributes to our growth as a company.
Great. So will we be seeing you at the Channel Partners event?
Yeah, we're really excited to be joining. We'll be on the expo floor, myself with our VP of sales. We have our sales engineer who will also be joining us, along with a number of our channel managers who will be there. Looking forward to talk with all the partners who are coming. Come check us out. We've got some really great giveaways. I'm totally biased though. We have a great opportunity where we're going to do a 6-minute learning sessions actually.
Wow.
For partners who are there in the expo, there'll be a way for you to register for those. And then there's really good giveaways after those quick little learning sessions. But Dave, because we're education oriented, excuse me, because we do education first and foremost for our partners and our customers, we really want to give partners attending the conference an opportunity to kind of have a 6-minute touch, see, and feel, right? Before they're really willing to commit. We want them to know what their customers will be experiencing. And so really they can vet us out that we can't just help their customers win, but we can help partners win as well.
Sounds like a 6 minutes well spent.
It will be 6 minutes well spent. And the lucky people will walk away with a set of AirPods, is what I've been
Wow.
told. So, one for every session they're doing, they're just giving all kinds of stuff away. I feel like to a certain degree, the conference, there's a lot of swag that one can get. And so stop by the Tune booth, not just for really great swag. I also hear that there are harmonicas because apparently people feel like you should be able to play a tune.
Dude, yeah.
So, Dave, you need to come by and get a harmonica, right?
I will be there. I don't know. I don't know if you want me to play. That might empty out your booth, but I'll swing by.
That's right. But yes, we're excited to join you guys in Vegas next month.
All right. And I hope everybody watching this will join us April 13th through the 16th in Vegas at the Venetian. So we'll all have fun, play harmonicas. Thanks for joining us, Sarah. We'll see you soon.
Thanks so much, Dave.